That's not asking too much, is it? Hello. What?
Step back into the nostalgic world of Happy Ever After, the beloved British sitcom that brought humor, charm, and a glimpse into the amusing ups and downs of married life with Terry and June Medford. Airing between 1974 and 1979, the show captured hearts with its relatable storylines and unforgettable characters. But have you ever wondered what became of the talented cast who brought this classic to life? Nearly 50 years later, let's uncover the fascinating paths they've taken, their personal and professional triumphs, and how their lives have transformed over the decades. From screen legends to quieter retirements, the stories behind these iconic stars are as compelling as the sitcom itself. June Whitfield, born on November 11, 1925, in Streatham, London, England, was 49 years old when she began playing June Fletcher in Happy Ever After. Raised in a middle-class family, June's interest in acting developed early, inspired by her mother's involvement in amateur dramatics. She trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, where her natural comedic instincts stood out. June's career flourished in the 1950s with roles in radio comedies like Take It From Here and later in television sitcoms. By the time she joined Happy Ever After, she was already a well-established actress. As June Fletcher, she brought intelligence and charm to the role of the patient yet sharp-witted wife of the bumbling Terry Fletcher. Her impeccable comedic timing and nuanced performance elevated the show, making the Fletcher duo one of the most beloved pairs in British television. In her personal life, June married surveyor Tim Aitchison in 1955, and they had one daughter, Susie, who later became an actress. The couple shared a long and happy marriage until Tim's passing in 2001. Known for her professionalism and humility, June successfully balanced her family life with a demanding career. After Happy Ever After, June reunited with Terry Scott for Terry and June, and her career continued to thrive with roles in series like Absolutely Fabulous, where she played the hilariously aloof mother. She received numerous accolades, including an OBE and a CBE for her contributions to entertainment. June passed away on December 29, 2018, at the age of 93, leaving behind an extraordinary legacy. Her role in Happy Ever After remains a shining example of her unparalleled ability to bring wit, heart, and authenticity to every character she played. Terry Scott, born on May 4, 1927, in Watford, Hertfordshire, England, was 47 years old when he took on the role of Terry Fletcher in Happy Ever After. Raised in a working-class family, Terry discovered his talent for comedy early and initially pursued a career in accountancy before transitioning to acting. He served in the Royal Navy during World War II, and after the war, he studied acting at the London Academy of Dramatic Art. Terry's breakthrough came with radio and stage performances, where his boisterous personality and impeccable timing made him a household name. Before Happy Ever After, he gained fame in the sketch series Hugh and I, and appeared in numerous carry-on films. As Terry Fletcher, he portrayed a hapless and often childlike husband navigating married life with his sharp-witted wife, June. His comedic chemistry with June Whitfield became the cornerstone of the show's success, creating a beloved sitcom pairing. In real life, Terry married dancer Margaret Peden in 1957, and the couple had 4 daughters. Despite his on-screen comedic persona, his personal life was marked by struggles with depression and health issues. He faced financial difficulties early in his career and later battled with overwork, leading to heart problems in the 1970s. A second heart attack in the 1980s further impacted his health. Terry continued acting into the 1980s, notably reuniting with June Whitfield in Terry and June, a spiritual successor to Happy Ever After. Sadly, he passed away on July 6, 1994, at the age of 67, leaving behind a legacy as one of Britain's most cherished comedic talents. His role in Happy Ever After remains a testament to his unique ability to connect with audiences through humor and warmth. Pippa Page, born in 1955 in England, was 21 years old when she joined the cast of Happy Ever After as Susan Fletcher, the eldest daughter of Terry and June Fletcher. Growing up in a family that valued education and creativity, Pippa's parents encouraged her interest in acting. She trained at a local drama academy and made her professional debut in television commercials before landing her role on the sitcom. As Susan, Pippa played the responsible and academically inclined older sibling. Her character was often the voice of reason in the Fletcher household, balancing her father's antics, her mother's practicality, and her younger sister's rebellious tendencies. Pippa's nuanced portrayal brought depth to Susan, making her a relatable character who resonated with viewers of all ages. After Happy Ever After, Pippa continued to act in television and theater, appearing in several notable productions, including a recurring role in a popular drama series during the 1980s. By the 1990s, she shifted her focus to voice acting, lending her talents to animated films and radio dramas. Pippa married an architect in 1989, and the couple had one daughter. Balancing family life with her career, she embraced opportunities to mentor young performers and remained active in community theater. Now 69, Pippa lives in London and works as a voice coach, helping actors refine their craft. Her performance as Susan Fletcher remains a highlight of her career, celebrated for its humor, warmth, and authenticity. Beryl Cook, born on November 1, 1906, in London, England, was 70 years old when she took on the role of Aunt Lucy in Happy Ever After. Growing up in the early 20th century, Beryl was exposed to the arts through her father, a musician, and her mother, a literature enthusiast. Her interest in acting was sparked during her school years, leading her to train at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA. Beryl's career began on the stage, where she honed her craft performing in repertory theater and later expanded into radio, film, and television. As Aunt Lucy, Beryl played the quintessential meddlesome relative with a knack for stirring up both hilarity and chaos. Her character often arrived unannounced at the Fletcher household, armed with unsolicited advice, peculiar habits, and a tendency to interfere in family matters. Beryl's comedic timing and ability to balance humor with warmth made Aunt Lucy a standout character, providing some of the series' most memorable moments. In her personal life, Beryl was known for her wit and modesty. She never married, citing her career as her lifelong passion, and preferred to live a private life away from the limelight. Despite her comedic roles, Beryl faced challenges in the industry, often being typecast as quirky older women. However, she embraced these roles with grace, seeing them as opportunities to bring joy to audiences. Beryl continued to act into her 80s, appearing in beloved shows such as Doctor Who and Dixon of Dock Green. She passed away on August 21, 1998, at the age of 94, leaving behind a legacy as one of Britain's most talented character actresses. Her performance as Aunt Lucy in Hap. Preston Lockwood, born on October 30, 1912, in Essex, England, was 62 years old when he joined Happy Ever After as the warm-hearted and well-meaning Reverend Parker. Initially pursuing a career in law, Preston shifted to acting after discovering his love for performance during university drama productions. He later trained at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama, embarking on a successful career in theater that saw him perform in numerous Shakespearean plays before transitioning to film and television in the 1960s. In Happy Ever After, Preston's Rev Parker was the epitome of the local vicar, bringing a blend of humor and earnestness to the role. Often caught between his moral duty and the chaos of the Fletcher household, Reverend Parker's interactions added both depth and hilarity to the series. Preston's understated performance gave the character a genuine charm that resonated with audiences. Preston's broader career included appearances in popular British dramas such as The Forsyte Saga and Z-Cars. While he enjoyed a steady stream of work, his roles were often overshadowed by leading actors, leaving his immense talent underappreciated in his lifetime. Despite these challenges, Preston remained deeply committed to his craft and actively supported community theater initiatives. A private individual, Preston never married, choosing instead to focus on his work and his passion for mentoring young actors. He faced health challenges later in life, but remained active in the industry well into his 70s. Preston passed away on April 24, 1996, at the age of 83. His role as Reverend Parker in Happy Ever After remains one of his most memorable contributions to British television. Michael Ripper, born on January 27, 1913, in Portsmouth, Hampshire, England, was 61 years old when he brought Mr. Cobb to life in Happy Ever After. Renowned for his prolific career as a character actor, Michael had an extraordinary filmography, featuring in more than 200 productions across film, television, and theater. Raised in a working-class family, Michael discovered his passion for acting during his school years, where he often entertained classmates with impersonations and performances. As Mr. Cobb, the humorously irritable shopkeeper, Michael provided a rich comedic presence to Happy Ever After. Whether exchanging sarcastic barbs with Terry Fletcher or exasperating June with his quirks, Mr. Cobb became a fan favorite for his wit and eccentricity. Michael's ability to add depth and charm to even minor roles made him a standout, embodying the quintessential British sitcom supporting character. Throughout his career, Michael was best known for his association with Hammer Films, appearing in iconic productions like The Mummy, 1959, and Plague of the Zombies, 1966. His performances often leaned towards quirky, sinister, or endearing characters, cementing his place in the annals of British cinema. Behind the scenes, Michael was described as a humble and approachable man who enjoyed mentoring younger actors. Michael married Patricia Pickup in the 1950s, and the couple had one son. They enjoyed a stable and happy family life, with Michael often crediting his wife for being his anchor during his busiest years. Despite his extensive filmography, he experienced periods of professional stagnation and struggled to transition to leading roles, though he accepted this as part of the industry. He retired in the late 1980s but remained a cherished figure in the entertainment world. Michael passed away on June 28, 2000, at the age of 87, leaving behind a legacy of versatility and charm that continues to be celebrated. Damaris Hayman, born on June 16, 1929, in Kensington, London, England, was 47 years old when she played the role of Miss Sneed in Happy Ever After. With her aristocratic background and education at Cheltenham Ladies' College, Damaris exuded elegance and poise, which became hallmarks of her career. Although she initially considered a career in academia, her passion for storytelling and performance led her to the stage, where she began her acting journey in repertory theater during the 1950s. In Happy Ever After, Miss Sneed was a hilariously sharp-witted character, often clashing with Terry and June Fletcher in her role as an uptight neighbor. Damaris infused Miss Sneed with a perfect mix of sternness and unintentional humor, making her appearances memorable. Her ability to bring comedic timing to serious characters made her a standout in this role. Damaris became best known for her work in British television, particularly in quirky and often eccentric roles. Her portrayal of Miss Hawthorne in the Doctor Who serial The Demons, 1971, earned her cult status among sci-fi fans. Though she often played supporting roles, her performances added depth and texture to the productions she joined. Damaris never married and described herself as a happy spinster. She lived a quiet life in Surrey, enjoying hobbies like gardening and painting. Despite facing health challenges in her later years, she remained active in community projects and frequently attended Doctor Who fan conventions, connecting with admirers of her work. Damaris passed away on June 3, 2021, at the age of 91, leaving behind a legacy of compelling performances that showcased her wit and grace. Her role in Happy Ever After remains a cherished part of her extensive career. Geoffrey Palmer, born on June 4, 1927, in London, England, was 49 years old when he portrayed Bob Holsgrove, the somewhat pompous but undeniably charming family friend in Happy Ever After. Geoffrey's journey to stardom was far from conventional. After serving in the Royal Marines during World War II, he worked as an accountant before discovering his passion for acting. He trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, and quickly gained recognition for his distinctive deadpan delivery and impeccable comedic timing. In Happy Ever After, Bob Holsgrove was a recurring character whose interactions with Terry and June often led to hilariously awkward situations. Geoffrey's nuanced performance brought depth to Bob's outwardly confident but subtly insecure personality, making him a relatable and entertaining addition to the series. Geoffrey went on to achieve widespread acclaim in British television, particularly for his roles in Butterflies, 1978 to 1983, and As Time Goes By, 1992 to 2005, where his chemistry with co-star Judi Dench earned him enduring admiration. His film career included memorable roles in The Madness of King George, 1994, and the James Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies, 1997. He married Sally Green, a stage designer, in 1963, and the couple had 2 children. Their long and happy marriage was a source of stability in Geoffrey's life, and he often credited Sally for her unwavering support. Outside of acting, Geoffrey enjoyed sailing and was an advocate for environmental causes. Geoffrey passed away on November 5, 2020, at the age of 93, leaving behind a rich legacy as one of Britain's most respected and beloved actors. His role in Happy Ever After is remembered as an early highlight of a remarkable career. Kirsten Cook, born on October 4, 1952, in Cuckfield, West Sussex, England, was 24 years old when she appeared as the French student in Happy Ever After. While her role was minor, Kirsten brought charm and authenticity to the character, showcasing her natural flair for comedy even in a brief appearance. Growing up, Kirsten developed a passion for performing early on and pursued her dream by studying at the Webber Douglas Academy of Dramatic Art. She began her career in repertory theater, gaining valuable experience that prepared her for a successful transition into television. Kirsten is best known for her iconic role as Michelle Dubois in the beloved British sitcom Allo Allo, 1982 to 1992. Her portrayal of the resistance fighter with a penchant for dramatic entrances and clever disguises made her a household name. The show's enduring popularity cemented her status as a television favorite. Off-screen, Kirsten has led a relatively private life. She married actor and director John East in the late 1970s, and the couple has 2 children. Despite her busy career, Kirsten prioritized family, often balancing work with her role as a mother. Her commitment to her loved ones mirrored her disciplined approach to acting. Kirsten faced some challenges in her career, including periods where roles were scarce after Allo Allo ended. However, she remained active in the industry, appearing in stage productions and guest roles on television. As of now, Kirsten is 72 years old and enjoys a quiet life in England, occasionally participating in reunions and interviews celebrating her most famous work. Josephine Tewson, born on February 26, 1931, in Hampstead, London, England, was 45 years old when she portrayed Mrs. Robbins, the sweet but nosy character in Happy Ever After. Growing up as the daughter of an operatic singer and a professional musician, Josephine was surrounded by creativity and developed an early love for the performing arts. After graduating from the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, she began her career in theater, before transitioning to television in the early 1960s. In Happy Ever After, Mrs. Robbins was a delightful and slightly meddlesome presence, often appearing in scenes that showcased her knack for unintentionally stirring up humor in the Fletcher household. Josephine's performance imbued the character with warmth and relatability, making her a standout in the ensemble cast. Josephine's career spanned decades, and she became best known for her roles in iconic British sitcoms, including Elizabeth in Keeping Up Appearances, 1990 to 1995, and Miss Davenport in Last of the Summer Wine, 2003 to 2010. Her impeccable comedic timing and ability to balance humor with genuine emotion made her a beloved figure in British television. Josephine married actor Leonard Rossiter in 1958, but the marriage ended in divorce after a few years. She later found lasting happiness with her second husband, Henry Newman, whom she described as her great love. The couple enjoyed a quiet life together, often traveling and supporting charitable causes. Josephine faced personal and professional challenges, including the loss of her husband in 1987 and periods of career stagnation. However, she remained resilient, finding joy in her work and her friendships within the entertainment industry. Josephine passed away on August 18, 2022, at the age of 91, leaving behind a legacy of timeless performances. Her role in Happy Ever After remains a testament to her extraordinary talent for bringing humor and heart to every character she portrayed. Joan Benham, born on May 17, 1918, in London, England, was 58 years old when she portrayed the elegant and slightly haughty Countess of Buckley in Happy Ever After. With her refined presence and natural poise, Joan brought authenticity and charm to the role, capturing the essence of British aristocracy in her portrayal. Joan grew up in a privileged household, attending prestigious schools and discovering her love for acting during her teenage years. She trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, before embarking on a career in theater, where her talents quickly gained recognition. By the 1940s, Joan had transitioned to film and television, carving out a niche for herself in roles that often showcased her upper-class demeanor. Her role in Happy Ever After was one of many, where she played a sophisticated character, but she is perhaps best remembered as Lady Prudence Fairfax in the iconic series Upstairs, Downstairs, 1971 to 1975. In this role, Joan became a fan favorite, embodying the wit and charm of Edwardian society with ease. In her personal life, Joan married Canadian actor Martin Case in the early 1950s. The couple did not have children, but enjoyed a long and happy marriage, often traveling and attending social events within the theater and television circles. Despite her success, Joan faced personal challenges, including health issues in her later years and the loss of close friends from the industry, which deeply affected her. Joan continued acting well into her 60s, appearing in various television dramas and stage productions. She passed away on June 13, 1981, at the age of 63, following a brief illness. Joan's career left an indelible mark on British television, and her role as the Countess of Buckley in Happy Ever After remains a delightful part of her legacy. Terence Alexander, born on March 11, 1923, in London, England, was 53 years old when he played Norman in Happy Ever After. Known for his suave demeanor and impeccable comic timing, Terence brought an air of sophistication to his roles, including his appearance in this classic sitcom. Raised in a family with connections to the performing arts, Terence initially pursued a career in business before turning to acting. His education at Ratcliffe College and service in the British Army during World War II added depth to his character both on and off screen. After the war, he focused on acting, joining repertory theater companies, and eventually making his mark in film and television. Terence's role as Norman in Happy Ever After was a perfect fit for his style. Charming, witty, and always composed. However, his most famous role came later as Charlie Hungerford in Bergerac, 1981 to 1991, where he portrayed the affable and cunning businessman. In his personal life, Terence was married twice. His first marriage to Juno Stevens ended in divorce, but he found lasting happiness with his second wife, actress Jane Downs, with whom he had 2 sons. The couple shared a passion for the arts and often collaborated on creative projects. Despite his success, Terence faced struggles, including health issues in his later years. He suffered from Parkinson's disease, which eventually led him to retire from acting in the 1990s. Terence passed away on May 28, 2009, at the age of 86. His legacy lives on in the numerous roles he brought to life with elegance and humor, including his memorable stint in Happy Ever After. And that's a look at where the cast of Happy Ever After is today. From their careers to the unexpected paths their lives have taken, it's clear these actors made a lasting impact. Which cast member's story surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite classic shows. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.